We are officially live on Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, and we are waiting on YouTube. Come on, little buddy. We're officially live on YouTube. Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto every single day. I wanted to hop on here and do a quick stream. Crypto is crashing. Why $70,000 Bitcoin is actually a blessing in disguise. Why is this a good thing? Well, as most of you know, the very popular phrase in crypto is buy the dip. Buy the dip. Again, this show is not financial advice any way, shape, or form. We just like to talk crypto, everything crypto every single day. Why? Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't we talk about crypto? It's what we do on this show. But let's kind of take it back a little bit. Let's take it back a little bit and really kind of understand what's happening. So we have had, since President Trump was elected, it has been a whirlwind in the crypto space, a massive whirlwind. All the executive orders that he promised, all the things he promised regarding crypto and Bitcoin, done. A lot of people are very impatient and thinking that, and this is something we talked about yesterday too. A lot of people are really impatient and not understanding that, things take time to come to fruition. And is that a good or bad thing? Well, if you're impatient, it's a bad thing, especially when you're trying to time a market. If you're somebody that just wants a dollar cost average in and holding long term and understanding what you're investing in, understanding that it's disposable income, that your plan might not come to fruition, whatever, but the thing is, stop being impatient. Actually, I don't want you to even be impatient. Be calm. Just being calm. Markets are going to do what markets are going to do. They don't care about your opinion. I know that sounds harsh. I know it sounds terrible. I know people don't want to hear this, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Are we going to go to the moon? I really feel confident Bitcoin is going to double, triple, quadruple. I do think we will see $1 million Bitcoin. When? I have no idea. But the way things are going, especially when you're talking about a finite asset, I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. I'm willing to be patient. I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to understand that I'm creating generational wealth for my daughter, for my family, for my community, for people that watch the show. Well, you guys are doing it on your own because I'm just a talking head. I just come on here and I talk about my journey. And yeah, crypto looks bearish right now. A lot of altcoins are bearish because a lot of people thought with the digital asset stockpile, or we were going to get a digital asset strategic reserve, which we still could at one time. We still could. It's just going to take time. Like, be patient, use your words, explain what you want, articulate it, tell your people. But again, we might not see a federal digital asset stockpile. We might see something on a state level. If that's something you want, put the work in. Put the work in. But I'm here. I'm excited. I am incredibly bullish. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a quick talk about the markets and see what's going on. So thank you guys for joining me. I've had a wonderful weekend, wonderful weekend with family. We did marshmallows. We did homemade marshmallows. I posted the ABC video for you guys. I FOMO'd into Solana above $200. Above $200. And I don't mind at all. I'm 100% here for it. I think Solana will end up doing well. I think Solana will hit $1,000 one day. I think Ethereum will hit $10,001 one day. $10,001 one day. I think Bitcoin will see $1 million. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so we got to do clickbait, but let's go ahead and take a look at the market. So Arthur Hayes and a lot of other TradFi people, they see $70,000 to $75,000 as a really important area for Bitcoin to retrace to. And that's good. If Bitcoin dumps to that levels, if it does dump to $70,000, again, I'm not necessarily calling for that, but if we see it happen, it would make sense. We get 30 to 50% corrections even in bull markets. And again, I would be absolutely excited because I could buy more. I can buy more at a discounted prices. So on the daily, Bonk is down, Pi is down, Jasmy, we're seeing drops right across the board, like 5 to almost 20%. And a lot of made in the USA coins too. And that's okay. Me, I want to buy more. On the weekly, we're seeing almost 40% drops, 40% red. Bonk, Hex, PP, Gala, Barra, XRP, HBAR, quality stuff. Jupe is down 40%. SHIB down as well. It's just the current state of the market. Now, one thing I want to do, let's go ahead and go to the charts and look and see what's happening. When we take a look at Bitcoin, well, it's got to be this chart over here. We're going to just go ahead and go over the weekly close. I think it's, what is it now? It's 5 o'clock now, 5 o'clock now. So let's go ahead and go to my chart. And this is what we look like. I'm not going to do a naked chart right away. We're going to talk about what's going on. This was the move that we saw last cycle. Last cycle, we saw a move from, the heck? Price range. We saw a move from all-time high 64,000 down to about $30,000. That was a 55% correction, and that was back in 2021. April. Now let's go ahead and take a look at when the bear market started. When the bear market started, we had almost an 80% drop. It was close to about 77%. That's so in retrospect, looking back, 30 to 50% pullbacks are still bull market, and 50 to 80%, 70% is a bear market. I think we're going to rebound. I think we're just going through one of those really tough periods right now, especially because we've had all this positive news. People are getting impatient. We've got a lot of geopolitical turmoil. Now, when we take a look at the charts, we have a really gnarly candle on the weekly, really gnarly candle. We're getting ready to hit about $78,000. If that breaks, we'll tap into this box between $75,000 and about $70,000. And it makes sense with this previous consolidation period here. Also using market CIPHER on the weekly, things look like they're going down. Number goes down. So it does look like we might see a little bit of a deeper correction, maybe bouncing on that $70,000 area. Be prepared. Me personally, the way that I'm looking at this, I am prepared for bullish. I am prepared for bearish. Prepared for bullish, prepared for bearish. I don't think it's a bear market. I think it's part of the bearish cycle, and I do think we are in a super cycle. That's just my personal opinion. And again, I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. I'm not an oracle. I'm nothing special. I'm just a mom who likes to talk about crypto with you guys. So taking a look at the weekly, ugly candle. We had some of the most bullish news. The fact that Bitcoin is a finite asset, this finite asset that only has a max supply of 21 million, is now being held onto by the United States of America as a strategic Bitcoin reserve, meaning we're not going to sell any of it. And as of right now, is absolutely amazing. So we have about 200,000 Bitcoin, which does need to be audited, etc., because thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And again, you guys, I promised that I was going to continue to advocate for retail whenever I could. I was invited to go on ABC. They asked me about what type of regulation I'm looking at seeing, and I spoke out about retail and abolishing the accredited investor law because I think it's incredibly predatory. And I will continue to do that anytime I am given opportunities to do this. I will always do it. If I'm very, very blessed to have this big platform. I have no idea why, but I do. And I will continue to advocate for retail because it's something that's important to me. You're retail, I'm retail, and we all deserve a better quality of life. And we're all intelligent enough to make our own choices, okay, with our money. Now, taking a look at Bitcoin really quickly, okay? So we have a really gnarly candle from about 94,000 to currently 81,000. To me, it's looking like we're going to drop and test support over here on these candle butts that happened April in 2024. So it's looking like we're going to hit these areas over here. And again, I know it's going to get a little bit scary, but honestly, you guys, if you have made mistakes in the bull market, if you bought too high or you didn't, you FOMO'd in, you bought too much, gambled too much with meme coins, this is your chance to redeem yourself. And I'm very confident that you will be able to do so. The fact that we have a swing wick here at about 77,000 for last week, it's indicating to me we're going to continue to go down a little bit more. We do have support from November 4, 2024, this weekly candle here, but it is looking like we may drop a little bit more. I mean, some people are calling for lower, but right now it's looking like we are going to hit the $75,000 to $70,000 area. Now, just out of curiosity, let me pull my fibs up. Let me pull my fibs up and see kind of where we're at. And again, I do these a little bit differently. So the 0.5 mark would be at about 55,000. And then we have the 0.68 here at about 67,000, but it looks really nice. 75,000 just looks really nice to me. That's just my opinion though. Now let's take a look. Well, let me move this. There we go. All right. So this is going to be the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily. Daily's looking like she does in fact want to break. Looking like she does want to break down here and probably test 75,000. We've got some nice support over here and this looks likely. And my question to you is, are you prepared? Are you prepared? Me personally, I'm going to start setting limit orders and alerts to acquire more Bitcoin and different made in the US assets. It's plain and simple. There's a couple that are not made in the US that I will continue to accumulate more of. But again, like I want to get more Link. Link is getting down and dirty in this area here. I'm going to continue to watch to see what happens. I really would like to buy more Link around $10 to about 13. I know we're at 13.79, but again, this chart doesn't look great. It looks a little bit bearish. It looks like it's going to hit 13. If we break 13, we're going to probably consolidate in this range, this lower range over here. I don't necessarily think we're going to break $10, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. But back to Bitcoin. Okay, back to Bitcoin. Now, taking a look at the daily, we're getting ready like we want to break down. And I would look here at about 77,000. Now, taking a look at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart is still is holding on tightly. But again, it is looking very likely that we are going to drop down. So as far as I'm concerned with Bitcoin, I'm expecting a move down. And again, a lot of people like to talk about wick off, and it kind of does look like wick off. We'll talk a little bit about more tomorrow. I have to refresh on it, pull up Investopedia. Investopedia is 100% free. I highly recommend you use it and you study on it. A great tool. I wish they sponsored me. Now, taking a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is also going to get a really, really gnarly retrace, and we are going to drop below. We're getting ready. We just broke support here at about $2,000, and we'll probably trade back around $1,500 if Bitcoin actually does hit $70,000 to $75,000. As far as Solana goes, Solana looks horrible right now. Other areas of importance, probably about 107 that I would pay attention to, and really just get the fibs here. Pull this over here. And me personally, I want to buy more. I want to buy more in these areas. I want to buy more in these areas over here. Now, taking a look at XRP. XRP over here. XRP tapped on at $2.07. There's also some FUD with XRP going on, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. I don't want to get into it today because gotta eat some delicious food with my baby. But XRP is one of the stronger projects, and now it looks like it's not doing too terribly great. However, if we break down and we hit $1.90, hey, that's good. Another important area of importance is going to be 149. So overall, the market is not looking super great. It's looking like it's going to drop, but honestly, I'm not worried. I'm not worried any way, shape, or form. And if you're worried, I want to know why you're worried. Comment below. And maybe what you need to do is take a step back. And this is why we advocate so much for taking profit. We like to make moonbags. We have a 4-tier system here. 4-tier. First one is Bitcoin. That's something you might want to hold on for the rest of your life and pass down as generational wealth. The next tier is like Ethereum, Solana, maybe XRP, projects you want to hold on to long term, 20 years, 10 years. I don't know. It really kind of depends for you. Third tier is when you really, and you can still take profit on tier 2. Third tier, a lot of new coins. A lot of newer coins, maybe some of the top 100, 200,000 projects. I don't know, but you want to be aggressively taking profit on that. And 4th tier, complete garbage that you're just kind of gambling on. And you really want to take aggressive profits, make a moonbag. So what you do is you do diligence, put disposable income in. When number starts to go up, you start to take profits, whether it's 10%, whether it's whatever percent it is. And you remove enough profit to pay for taxes, recoup initial investment, and taxes, initial investment, and some profits. Yeah. So anyways, that's kind of what's going on with that. I don't know what you mean by censored. I don't know what what that means. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk back about it. And of course, I do want to touch a little bit of base. I always ask if there's any meme coins or things that we should take a look at on the market just to kind of see. Curious your picks. Yeah, I don't really have a lot. Let's see. Kadena. The Kadena is a solid project. It really is. XRPL memes. I do memes a little bit, but not recently, just primarily because nothing's really great. Shout out to Loaded Lions. It's actually a blue chip project on crypto.com. There's really not a whole lot, though. Not a whole lot. Snake is a Cardano-based project. Dog Goes to Moon, which is a Bitcoin project I love, and I've got the plushie. I'm going to show you guys. Check us out, Department of Government Efficiency. Ew. Yeah, there's just really a lot of junk. Really a lot of junk. Nothing too great. There's a couple cool things here, but moral of the story is I'm paying a lot more attention to Made in the USA. This is the type of stuff that I'm focusing on. I know you guys can see the screen. Sorry. ISO 222. I mean, yeah, a lot of the stuff that's made in America, you could take a look at. XRP, Solana, Cardano, Dogecoin, Chainlink. That's one that I really want to accumulate more of. Hedera, XLM. I've got Avalanche. I've got Sui. Got a little bit of Litecoin somewhere. Aptos, they just filed for a spot ETF, I believe. Not them, but a company behalf of them. Ondo, Aave. There's a lot of Algo. Shout out to Algo. A lot of really great projects here. A lot of great stuff here. So again, if you're somebody that's brand new to crypto, or you're somebody that just played too much with meme coins, maybe take a look at the Made in America and stuff. PAL has gotten obliterated. Yeah, a lot of coins have gotten obliterated. A lot of coins that we thought were going to do well haven't been doing well. And that's kind of those are like tier 3 stuff. And that's why you aggressively take profit. However, there's still a lot of really great technology behind quite a bit of these coins as far as what they want to do. Maybe some of them don't necessarily need to do coins, but AI DePIN projects will do well. Gaming projects will do well. Not all of them, most of them. What else? We did DePIN, we did RWA, gaming, AI projects. But again, it's going to be during the right time. And right now isn't necessarily the time. But moral of the story is, if we do in fact hit $70,000 Bitcoin or even below that, it's a blessing. At least to me it is. Is it going to obliterate a lot of altcoins? Yes. Is it going to suck? Yes. Is it going to hurt? Yes. But again, we're going to learn a very hard lesson, and that's going to be to practice better risk management, to take profit, and essentially take a step back and really, really pay attention to what you're doing and just be calm. Be calm, be more calculated, be more precise, all of that stuff. But anyways, you guys, if Bitcoin does hit that area, make sure you have alerts set. Make sure you're rebalancing your portfolios to figure out what you need to do better to make as much money as possible, as legally, and well, obviously legally, but as ethically as possible. I'm scrapping buying all top 10. Do what works for you, but I also want to remind you, a lot of the top 10 stuff that has been on CoinMarketCap even in the past, those have not always sustained. You can think alts are trash too. A lot of people do like alts. I don't have anything against them. If people like alts, that's awesome. I'm happy for them. Do what works for you. Do what works for your family. My largest holding is Bitcoin, and it's always been that way. And I will continue to accumulate some more of this stuff. And again, Social Crusader, RWAs will be monumental. With NASDAQ going 24/7, well, 24/5, 365, where you can trade, and they're going to be tokenizing like stocks and bonds and all kinds of stuff soon. That's coming. BlackRock wants to do it. Ondo's going to be at the forefront of that from what it sounds like. But I just want to remind you guys, you got this. It's going to be okay. If you've made mistakes in the past, take a step back, take 10 minutes a day and continue to self-educate yourself and just make better decisions. Even if you just want a dollar cost average with Bitcoin, just do that instead. It might be better for you. And that is not me in my chat. We need to block the user on YouTube. That's not me. Anyways, you guys, I only have one profile. It's CryptoWendyO on all my handles. The rest are impersonators. Yep, I still have my AI16Z, and we made moonbags with that. We talked about that at a $20 million market cap. I think it hit like $1 billion or something like that. So if you didn't take profit, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, sending y'all love and light. I will be back tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. PST live streaming. We're going to talk about the XRP drama because we really got to dig through that and go see what's going on. But you guys got this. I believe in you. You got this. It's all going to be okay. Just take a step back, take deep breaths, and maybe trading altcoins or investing in altcoins isn't for you, and that's okay. Do what works for you. Figure out what works for you, and I promise you will do well. Sending y'all love and light. Bye-bye. Oh, make sure to smash the like and subscribe.